So this is a wild one. Today is a really wild one. Somebody's not doing something about a book. A community of people is in the reverse. This is the same. There was a death of me or a clone or something that's connected to me over here with this Virgo Sagittarius couple. Something like this that happened. Now we kind of right back to this because we got this son, and then it's almost like this is the mother or this is something that's connected to this son. Somebody's like, I feel so much better. Now, this could be like a beating place. I told you that some of us are cloned or our original versions of ourselves could be other places around the world in different areas. Maybe it could be somewhere where you don't understand the way that people talk, but they lied in the Bible and said they're going to worship you when you go there, but they didn't. Okay. This is also about something supernatural or beings that we read things, we look at things, and then these, because you read this or you saw this, I don't know if they're like playing with your energy, your soul, placing it places, or remnants, or activating things in different realms, as if you're saying you're okay with this, but you're just reading this information. You're not telling anybody you want them to go take you to this exact place or something. Just like a lot of times I bought a lot of my books. I have a lot of books. They're packed up now, but this also making me think, did somebody throw away some of my books? Because somebody cleaned out my shelf over there and I was like, okay, where's my books though? And they were like, oh, we put it in a box in the basement. But I'm wondering if somebody stole my library. Like they want to do what I do. Like when I just pick up a book, but you gotta have, yeah, we got big ER or big energy in reverse. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna ask him where's my books at, because there's about 100 books missing off of my bookshelf in my library room, and he just got like try to make it decorative. There's like some. I bought a whole bunch of like National Geographics VHSs back in the day. You know, there's a thing of like old vintage, like from the 70s encyclopedia, like little thin encyclopedia, kids encyclopedias. He left a couple small things on the shelf, but all of my books are like not there anymore. Okay. But I keep hearing somebody saying, ain't you mad that he lied? But I know that there was secret information in some of them books. A lot of times when I get books from estate sales and stuff like this, there'll be like little letters and stuff in there that I feel like were very significant to my journey here, from people in the areas where I buy the stuff from, right? Antique little letters and stuff from like the 70s or the 40s. You can find things in these books. But I know one of those books over there on that bookshelf had a copy of the grandfather's, I think it was either the grandmother or the grandfather's will. And there were some discrepancies on the will where somebody had blotted something out or whited something out or something, from the Specht family will. Okay. I can't remember if it was the grandfather or the mother. And I had tried to search for it because I feel like the grandfather was pushing me to look at that paperwork. Okay, it was because I went to an estate sale after the grandmother passed. That's why I can't remember if it's the grandmother or the grandfather's will, because I went to an estate sale at the grandparents in law house when they were selling the house after the grandmother passed away. She passed away after the grandfather. And it was a book that I bought. I think it could have been from the brother Steve. He committed suicide years back, and it was from his room. He's where I actually got the book from. And in the book, there was a copy of this will. And I don't know if somebody's trying to find that. Maybe they didn't have time to look through the house. So somebody just swiped out, or somebody said, just take every book out of there and bring it over here and we're going to look for it, or something like this. Okay. So, I'm not sure, but this is just what I'm getting here. Um, But somebody could have been here. They could have been, all this could be people on the other side doing this, coaching other people to do things. This could be people that really didn't die, but now since they're paying attention or they're listening to something and it's making them look at different attributes or aspects. This could be children that's finding out that out of like I'm seeing 4 out of 4 children, one was not, or 3 was not, or it's a lot of shit. So people are like they're trying to identify something here. Like I always knew this is why that person was treated like this or da 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 da. And this could be causing a rift here, right? Or it could have in the past. But somebody took a medical bag in the reverse. Somebody's not supposed to be practicing medicine or something like this. And this person could be going to doctor school, law school. It's something like this where somebody be carrying a bag like this, okay? Nursing. These people may have a building or a facility where they're keeping people, or this is like some people are renting out something. This is like it's giving me a dorm room, okay? Maybe like I said, some of these people are taking some of this money, stealing this money, and building facilities that are proper for this, housing children as like dorm or close to the college or something. This could be again throughout the stretch of time here. And then they're practicing on these people or something like this, the practice. Okay. Some people are ready to receive something here. It could be this boy or this young man or something, and they may not be about to they have to give this man back, or this is a custody case or something where somebody has to give back over custody or finally give custody over to a proper parent, or even if this is a person that's over the age of 18, it's something about how they're categorizing, or it's got something to do with numbering or the book of Numbers. These people having some of our children numbered within their houses, Judah's children in somebody else's house, or Benjamin's house, or excuse me, something like this, to make it seem like these people are still relevant or producing, because if not, they would have to be removed from the earth, depending on what category you already in. If these are common energies, I think we were talking about the commoner energy yesterday, peasants, servants, these are interchangeable. The people that are higher up, the priests, the chosen ones, all these other people, this is different here. This is what it's saying when God said, I gave you all these other trees to deal with on that level, not these or not this. Okay, so what would you do? Steal eggs from that person. So somebody, but again, you took fruit from the tree of life. You see what I'm saying? You're taking fruit from the tree. You're still taking fruit from the tree of life. Like you're not getting away with something. Okay. Whew. And this could be people that's like, yeah, see, I did this and I didn't die. You know? But are you? Are you dead? These could be the whole bunch of people that do not, the souls that's like a Carolyn energy stuck, or somebody's kid stuck because they act like they still alive, okay? By sipping on the essence of innocence or something like this. Hold on. Ouch. So it's like stealing people's eggs and then growing them to a certain. This could be also these people that I was seeing this interview with this lady a long time ago, and she was talking about her journey. She was like 60 years old, but she only looked like 40 something, and she was talking about her journey with eating micro herbs or something like this. There's certain herbs that's packed with certain things, and you only have to grow it just little, kind of like how these flowers are, and you can eat these little herbs or whatever, and it's a way of living for a certain people or something. But I was thinking about how women produce eggs, and when they get 3 to 6 weeks or something like this, all of the well, I wouldn't want to say nutrition because I don't know who the fuck eats this, but you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit packed into those little cells and stuff like this. Um, where is everything? Oh, it's a lot of stuff packed into those little cells and stuff. It must be very potent. A young embryo at the age of, or at the size of, when everything is starting to be collected, and now it can become a fetus. It may be like at a certain amount of weeks or something here. You know, yeah. So somebody, I told you, that's like if they're doing something like a population or breeding, it wouldn't look the same as they were doing. Because again, like I said, I'm still always going to say that slavery was more about breeding than anything. It was not about really the work, because naturally, these people were already working like that to supply their everyday grind. You understand? Because people are like, oh, they was working from sun up. Yeah, motherfucker. And when people was spread out across the land in a campground or on the tribal lands or something like this, guess what? It was hard work too. You walking, you think about like Little House on the Prairie, walking all the way up to the damn, all the way over to the lake or the stream to get some water, and had to walk back. You, you know, okay. So even you look at other countries today, people still have these same methods here. Okay, so it's making me think that somebody did something here, butchered somebody. They're calling people animals, okay, adding them to the agricultural stock. And say I start feeling sick, like, oh my goodness, my stomach hurt or whatever. Okay, well, okay, so then they could be using transport. If somebody is trafficking somebody, and this means it's the most, I guess, subtle way to do it. Maybe they found out taking the thing out of the person is not the healthiest way. So this is like basically somebody replicating people. Like, I don't know what to I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And they don't have to deal with you no more, because now they got replicas of replicas of replicas of replicas like this. Okay. I start feeling sick. I'm like, I think I'm one week late or something for my period. And then the next day I get, well, that's the part of, I could have been pregnant and somebody took me and bring another one here. You see? And then I'm having my period, like, oh, whew, I thought something was going on. Jeez. It would have been a miracle or something, because I haven't been doing anything, but geez. So I'm just seeing abuse, a little, whatever this is, abuse of power, physical abuse, some type of abuse of a way, like certain type of understanding here. Like, these are just little lizards. These could be reptilians, motherfucker. And they trying to keep Godzilla. Now, if you got a problem with reptilians and little salamanders and little, creeping things like this, you know, you may have to let Godzilla out. Mixed with a little bit of King Kong, whatever they baby would look like. And this don't even have to be like the movie. We just talking about the energy, the potency, the something of because if they're trying to shut us up, then it might just be what you saying. It's the way somebody's interpreting your word. It don't really have nothing to do with the actions of it, which it possibly very well could, but this your opinion here. What if a God had to kill a son because the son was about to kill a God that was on earth? This is something here. What if a son was trying to protect the mother or something, an offspring of the mother or something like this? Or what if this is the boyfriend acting like he's the father when he's just the boyfriend, or the past boyfriend, or the estranged boyfriend? Something is going on here. All right. But I'm telling you, this is like somebody being with their entourage, a rapper or something. This is the sacrificial energy. You like, oh, I would have never be able to made this album without this person. You the sacrifice, motherfucker. These people is working with these people that's working with this dude that got these people, you know, like, you see what's going on here? This would be more of this Nero shit where somebody castrated these people or brainwashed them after thinking who their parents is or who is who, and then promoting them or prancing them around the world on a stage. Somebody's going down. This wizard, whoever these two people is here. And I was thinking, you don't think the prison system, if the nation is collapsed, what would you do? If it's a zombie apocalypse, do motherfuckers start going to jails and letting people out of jail because it would be inhumane to keep them stuck up in there in case somebody come kill all the guards, and then you got the hundreds and thousands of people in these jail cells that's just gonna rot in there and die? But what I was thinking is the police can kidnap people too. This could be also why, if the people be talking about colonizers or the queens and kings, but they were sent by God to bring a different type of light. Somebody was trying to say something about colonizers last night. No, you the colonizers, divinely guided seer. You the colonizers. You the people that wasn't producing nothing until a child like me came into the family, and then you benefited off of taking my children and doing all this other crazy shit, or allowing it, or being a part of somebody that was, even if you was clueless to it, I could see it in your energy that you've consumed the energy of these per se type of children or whatever this is. You one of them people that be looking like 90 years old on your channel one day, and then you be looking young the next day. After the rock got stricken. And these are the people that's like, oh, I want you, or I want to be the next one with the illegal conservatorship over this person. Who are you going and taking this conservatorship to try to claim something? Because a lot of these people should not have no conservatorship over them in the first damn place. So this could be like somebody, them, they mama, they daddy, they grandma, they Greek. Look at here, go right here. What about your friends? These are the leaders of these particular wild children, party children. We the party people night and day. But if you take these people out, you have these children. You see what I'm saying? Now you got these wild children with no leader. So do you leave the children or do you not? Because these people, if these people was able to control these children and tell them what to do, you understand? See, I was just reading about the elders. These elders is in reverse. So what's next? So what is this? Do you keep these children and then chip them with your chip? Because everybody must have a chip, I'm guessing, if we going into this shit. So what is they doing? This is what I'm trying to wonder right here. Because this is like the dude, that's his daddy, this is mama, and this is green-eyed granny. They all in reverse, or they gotta get out or something here. But you don't think that these people already trained these children to finish doing whatever this is? And with one little eruption, these children could have took these people out. So it's almost like, we got Aunt and Tay, okay? And we got Pentacles. These two ladies might be going to jail here, all right? And then we have the key here. This could be also what they did to 5 people in the past to get this key, and they got to give the key to the city back to these people or this person, okay? That's probably in the pen or been in there all this time. And they might have to get out. Yeah, no birthing, nothing. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have made a little tiger. This looked like a tiger in his hand. Somebody could have made a big tiger small. This could be the CC energy. This Biggs Grubs energy. The world card. This somebody that could have thought you was special. Somebody could also, somebody named is John. Somebody could be a tarot reader here named John. It may not be on their channel, but their name could be their real life name or their fake life name could be John. Because whatever they did to this person, like, no, I don't know what's going on with you or something. This not a big deal or something. But it's like these people was acting calm or whatever. But they took back some blood or something from this person's hand and give it to these people at the party. And these are not Satanists. These are not Satanists. It's almost like they're foreigners. Come up through Mexico. So why the fuck is Trump in Chicago? Well, maybe this is a duality. Yeah, somebody could be all the way off on an island or something. Look, here it go right here. So this person could have got beaten, or this Targaryen energy, or this dark energy could have came up and try to say something to this person, and then this person went into imprisonment or went into some type of thing, and they hurt this person. So say I'm on my channel and like, oh, these men are punks or something like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me get on my horse and get over here to this motherfucking ranch. I'm about to go show this little bitch something. But that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. And you better go get it. This could be Area 51. That's not me. But if it's a woman in this country or something like this, you better go get it. You better go get it and bring it to me. If it's a child or something like this, you better go get it and bring it to me. This ain't even, I'm starting to think this is, we got empty here and heartless, villain. I'm starting to think this is like a war against the empty ones and the ones that, you know, it's hard to tell. It's also, oh, a tough girl online. Okay, I'm tough every day still when I come on here. Whether I cry a little bit, I get mad a little bit, I yell a little bit, I'm quiet, I'm whatever this is, it's still the same thing. So what did you prove? That's why I said somebody's mentally insane. If I told you that the town was illegally listening to me on my YouTube channel, they're not supporting me on YouTube. They listen to me through TV resource or Channel 5 or some shit, some stupid channel nobody really watch or something. Or they're listening to me through a radio station satellite or something. And I'm here. I don't know what you're doing to me because I can't see the difference. Even if somebody came in here and choked me to death every single night. Do you see me get up here and get right back on this thing? Okay. So you either would have to be doing something to me and it heals right up and you think this is funny or cool, or you're doing something to somebody else somewhere else and you think it's cool. This could even be self going against self to try to say, oh, now this person is fighting against they self or something like this, or they child or something. So now we're winning or something. Somebody's doing something weird like this, okay? And I don't know if these people just want to party. They don't want to do this shit that these people got to, you know, or some of these people are just partiers and stuff. They are not even aware of what's going on. And but these people are. And they're giving something to these people here. Or again, this kind of look like, you know, like they like, oh, you got any drugs or you got any Vicodin or you got any something like this? Somebody coming in, like, I know you had those pills for your ADHD. Give me some. Cause these people look, this one look mad. The one with his hand sticking out. We don't know if he got a gun in his hand. We don't know what, see how his hand is on the other side thing? We don't know what this is. Could be a gun in his hand behind that post. Okay? Somebody's name could be post. It could also be somebody like in love with a girl or something. And these people are like, hey, can we go get through and see that girl or something? And they like, no, but I have this, or, I'll give you this. Just don't touch the girl or something like this. I don't know. Because there's a community over here in this, it never rains in Southern California. There's something here, or the Southeast Territory somewhere. I mean, I live in the Southeast Territory of my state. But you could be in the Southeast Territory of your state. I don't know. But somebody sits here and listening. You could even be in your house and your neighbors is listening. You could be in your house and somebody's using one of your children as a speaker or an intercom, and they're listening. And the people that's listening through your child, that purchased your child, okay, they could be listening. And they could be having somebody, they could be right over there punching and kicking me right now, but it's not me. But it is me. Or it's my child, or it's my child that they took from me and replaced 6 years ago. It's something like this here. Okay? This community is hiding something that's going on off the coast here. This could be the Coast Guard or something like this. All right? Off the coast is what I'm hearing. Because y'all know, anytime I'm doing a video, I'm imagining the map of America laid out on the table. So just forget about, that's always in my mind when I'm doing a reading. And this, look what I just say. This is this lizard energy here. This could be a desertous energy here. I just got a flash of they was releasing the Whitney Houston files. I just got a flash of that energy here too. Scorpio. I think she might have been. I don't know. Let's see. All right. We got X. I seen a place, a company called Extinct or something like this. And it's like somebody X and Stinky. Okay. And because I feel like some people might call you Stinky, or this is something about like trying to victoriarize someone. This is heavy. I've been getting a lot of them trying to stuff Victoria and Diana down my throat, but I will not take it. Yeah, by this time, me being born in this age, all of the blood could be running through one person's veins. Mary, Elizabeth, Victoria, all of the blood of the queens could be running through somebody's veins. Just like the Empress can carry all. She didn't get the Empress just because somebody said, oh, this is the biggest person. Oh, she the baddest rapper. This is the Empress. No, it's something that's a makeup. You can't fucking change who is the Empress. I don't know how, what, but God keep having somebody here. And so I don't know what to say. All right. All right. And then we have this energy here. Okay. But even when I was looking at this energy of Nick and Jessica Simpson, I was still thinking, because, she got that young kind of at heart energy. Me and her feel the same way about, I don't mind cooking, but cleaning or clothes. But this is something is an illusion here, because, again, this is still somebody else's energy. Like, this is still Annalisa's energy. Like, y'all trapped up something. You ruined something. You took Annalisa as the child instead of me. Period. You spread the energy some kind of way than me, because this person was not, their innocence had been taken or something that before a certain age, before the age of 7. And then you wonder what's wrong. It's something like this. Just that's just what you did. You made this person like the prodigal son or something like this. Okay. And now something is deeply rooted in that. You people might have tried to trap me because you seen sunlight, you seen energy, you seen source, you seen vibration, you seen something. I could look back at myself as a child and you seen something else. I felt it all through my childhood. It wasn't the best childhood, but whatever I felt, whatever aura that was always around me, nothing even mattered. Period. Because if I was ever abused as a child, it would have been removed from me here or brainwashed. I don't know it. Was I spanked? Was I treated differently? Okay. But there's always been a warmth or something that can, when I get too lit, there was always a warmth or something like the color of this. I seen it one day in the mirror. I seen it one day in the window. I seen it reflect back on me. It was something like this here that I could go, not with no stuff where I'm rocking or nothing. I could always go to that place and then it just would just, like it's just cleanse something. What? What is the shoestring over here for? What light? Oh, I thought you were trying to choke me with it in the middle of the night. Somebody's a phony. And I noticed they know this little man energy and y'all just turned this into a Caucasian person. I know this ain't my Asmodeus because this is what I was picking up here. This is what I was picking up on who did something to somebody's son here. But why? That's what I'm saying. If somebody trying to protect somebody, okay. But wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things about truck drivers, like over the road truck drivers and shit too. But who was in this person's head? The maiden of Blades here. Which if you look at the Jessica Simpson, this kind of looked like this person. Cheryl Morrison, Moses' wife. It's time now. We coming at the wives now. We coming at the wives that came into the family. We coming at them. We coming all the way up over here. I told you. You got to look at it like this. Admit guilt. See, this mother, these are these women that's around the age of my mother and them supposed to be. They want somebody to admit the guilt. It's like they want you or me to admit something, but no, you right here. Somebody does what their parent does or whoever they was raised under or connected to their servers or something like this. Can't see the forest through the trees. See, that's that shadow energy here though. Too. This could be somebody looking at me as a little bratty, pissy boy. Don't even change their clothes every day. I'm working on something. You know how a scientist or somebody will get up in that lab and they wake up in the morning. They just put their glasses on and run back in their workroom. That's how I've been living my life for the past 3 years, doing whatever, unraveling me or whatever this is first, right? I ain't farting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just eating. Sometimes I can see myself too, because I check myself. I check, you ain't gonna check me. You ain't gonna check, but I check myself. I stand outside of myself and look at myself sometimes too. Like right out the back of me. It ain't nothing in the front, it's in the back. And I kind of look over myself like, mm-mm-mm. Or I look at myself. How you see some of these intelligent people or those geniuses, you see them, their hair be sticking all up. They didn't even know what a comb was. So somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna let's redo. That's not me. Why you acting like that's me? That's what I'm saying. Somebody been acting like something, y'all. Somebody been acting like something here. See, that looked like the grandpa right there. The King of Cups. And the upright, somebody could, and see, there go the loft right there. That's because the son's room was like in their house. It was up in the loft area. That's where I got the book from. But this is kind of, I don't know, without the, this kind of look like their house a little bit. You say? Like that? Zombie thing in reverse here. Ten of Pentacles. Who ended up with all the stuff? The straw man in reverse. Somebody ended up with all the stuff. Okay. And then we got somebody here downloading or transferring information or something. Somebody could be in the reverse here. This could also be, see, this is keeping something in the family. Okay. The devil here at the foot. And this could be this little Ellie energy. This could also be the Queen of Swords. This could be somebody that worked in the government. This could be like Vita. When I asked her to use to fix my computer or something like this. All right. I told you there should never be a full naked picture of me out there. But I was having pictures of me like holding my breast. You see what I'm saying? Or, you know, looking to the side or something and holding my breast. And you could see cleavage or something. Not no nipples or nothing like this. But, you know, there could have been some subtle images somewhere, okay, on PCs or something here of mine back then, okay? But I feel like they did something to my laptop. So when they're talking about Hunter Biden's laptop, I'm like, that's funny. Because it sounds like they're talking about my laptop or something like this. Okay? So this could be something that she worked for the FBI. So this could be something that somebody was doing with the computer, or they put some stuff on my computer when they was supposed to be fixing it. And then this could have got somebody could have scanned my computer later on illegally or something and said that I had some stuff on there or something. And there wasn't nothing on there. You know, if anything, what, back then in the 2000 or something like this, whatever, if anything, there might be a little conversations from boys from school, or, you know, people I used to kick it to or something like this, talking to me on there like, yeah, you know, I'm married now. Boy, quit playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll see you at the club, whatever, but I mean, ain't gonna be no shit like this, or whatever. Okay, I'll talk to you later or something like this, or I'll call you, or what's your number then? You know, some little shit, some little rat-a-tat little shit like this. So I didn't even have passwords on my computer and shit back then. It wasn't on there, that nothing on there that'd be too crazy. It just because it just wouldn't. Okay. So this could be this here. And this could have something to do with the Wheel of Fortune too. All right. In reverse, or somebody wasn't supposed to get some type of money or something. Yeah, they could have been trying to say that this was the dead. What is that damn movie? The Children of the Corn, Children of the Night, Children of the Dead. It's something like this. Okay. Where the mother and the daughter was allegedly dead, or at least the mother was, and she was chained to a bed. And then, you know, the brother was kept on coming to feed her, and he couldn't get away from her. She was just like a gross thing or something, and the brother would have to come over there and feed her or something. But let's talk about the deeper part, a reality of this. This could be open up the fact that a family is hiding the death of a mate because they don't want this woman to have something. And so they leaving this person like barely, they know this person is somebody that's supposed to be taken care of while they're here on the planet. And they're showing the public, like, look at this thing or something. Why can't it do this? That ain't your fucking job to sit there and try to say what nobody should be doing. God could have made me totally different than everybody else, and I do have to be carried around or something. I don't know. And I ain't trying to go that deep either. So, you know, somebody could be doing this. They could have even took the child and said that I was dead, or that there's no life left in me because I'm not doing what these people are doing. And if you spending 24 of your hours trying to figure out how to trap people and kill them and steal from them and everything like this, are you sure you ain't the dead motherfucker? Because I'm a source of life on my own. So something may not work. They could do this in this town a lot. All right. We got a hermit or a Virgo energy in reverse here. Somebody said they just wanted to play guitar. Okay. I keep getting this song, but they didn't get to do that. Okay. Somebody could be taking some classes here. So somebody could have been taking some guitar classes. Chariot energy. Okay. This could be a couple, or this could be, this could be a boy or a girl. This person is in reverse here. It's like the devil give these people gifts, use them for a little bit to play the guitar. Okay, you want to do that? Okay. And then you say, oh, what happened? You're not playing your guitar no more? No, I just don't want to do it no more or something. And people be thinking that you just not interested or you give up on things easily, but you do something well and then somebody steal this person and then force them to do work or force them to work in the underground in some kind of bar or something like this. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to seem like this is the problem here. Don't you like to draw still? No, I don't draw. I mean, somebody could be an impeccable person that know how to draw or something. No, I don't want to do it no more. Or you just ain't doing stuff right now no more or something like this. Just the same thing like me. I don't think the devil gave me my gifts. I've never tried to be the best junk journal maker, but I like the books that I make for myself. You know, I make some more simpler things that I think I could sell. Somebody would buy paper products. You know, I'm not trying to be the number one paper maker. All right. But if I'm making something, I like to make it and then I can put it online and I can make a little bit of money off of it. You know, I might do that, you see. But there's some girls that do junk journals. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up. There's some girls that do these junk journals and they do them very good and they put a lot of time in it and they, you know, they take a little bit like a weeks or a months or something to make a journal and they sell them for like $350 because they were able to build up a brand or something for themselves, right? Okay, and then you'll see these girls then take that grind and then turn it. So I know the something of it. It's just I feel like somebody be doing weird shit here. Okay. Yeah, we got it is in reverse, the chariot in it. This could be also a mothering energy. Like I said, this is giving me long leg movie. All right. But I told you, these could be monsters that cared about me or I cared about in the spirit throughout my life because of the people, the way they had this thing set up. Somebody is, you just, a killer would probably like somebody's energy. But if you start coming on here talking about, oh, all these killers must die or something, yeah, we're talking about the ones that ain't hired or don't have immunity or don't have the badge to do so to protect a certain people. Like, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, listen, words can be powerful or you don't know how much of a movement or who follows you or who backs you or something like this. For me, it looked like nobody backs me. So I could say what I want on here and I don't really think that there's any repercussions maybe to it, but I do mean what I'm saying and God is sending a message through me. You might not like the way that I'm relaying it. Well, then you calm down and stop doing what you're doing and stop being nasty. In that sense, a nasty minded person, an awful person on the inside. And then you can hear what God is saying. You know, people only really, they said, if you think I'm wisdom, then you ain't got God. Because it say in Solomon, I think it's Solomon, that if you don't have wisdom, if you don't have God, go to wisdom. Okay? And so, you know, if you got God, then you wouldn't be coming over here anyway. This wisdom knows how to relate to a group. There's a group in despair. The way that my voice is relating the message to you, I'm not changing up because I'm being phony. I'm not changing up because I like to change my accent or act like I'm something I'm not. The slang or the amount of something or how loud or the tone in my voice, it is generally to articulate the message to a certain group. You can know who I'm probably talking to by the dialect that I'm using. It's not nothing too strange. I ain't on here talking somebody some way that's really crazy, and then the next day I'm not talking with that like a British accent, and then the next day I'm not. I mean, that would be concerning. Okay, so you know, I don't know what to tell you. All right, but we got the I'm about to say the Harriet. Somebody's name could be that. We have the Hermit and this person in reverse, and then we have this other person here. with the lovers with two females or something. Okay. Um, Somebody could have went and got with a girl or something because they tired of men or something like this. I don't know, but that was the wrong thing to do. This could even be somebody, come on, leave that guy alone, come back with me or something like this. And somebody could have went back to go visit this friend, embrace a friend. Somebody could have picked a mother energy over you or me. It would be a shame if somebody separated the child from the mother as a little child, told them a secret like this, we stole you from your mom, or lied and said your mom stole you from us, or I heard weird stories like this before on the media. Okay. And then this child starts trusting this lady. She come in with all these gifts. It's really the child's money. This could even be what happened when we got so-called soft kidnapped by our mother during a custody battle. There was some money or something. So when she was like, "Ooh, I got these new beds. I got this. We got this house." Something was. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could have just got some kind of advance. It's almost like I was watching Good Times, and the dad came in and he's like, "Ooh, I hit lucky or whatever. I got this he brought these gifts in, and like, oh my goodness, he brought like Thelma a shirt, the wife a coat, JJ them long john pajamas, and Michael, I just can't remember what he got. And and he was like, no, I remember when I did this or whatever back then, it was an advance that I had paid, I ain't know it. And then they gave me a kickback, $125, and they're like, woo, everybody was so excited or whatever. It's kind of giving me something like that here. Could have been somebody's first big break, first big stick 'em up, first something like this. Okay. Now again, your mother could be this dead energy, but they left this town and went somewhere else, and then they gave you the identity of the mother, or somebody's mother has their identity, or something. Uh-oh. It keeps feeling like something is crawling around in my damn nose. Um, this could be something like this. And again, I feel like this is a Hades energy. It's like Hades is trying to get this person, the red hair. They could have tried to give me my red. Um, I don't know what they doing. I always keep seeing a red hair Arabic dude, a blonde hair Palestinian or Arabic dude, and a dark hair Arabic dude. These could be, it says the killer ma, guilt. Somebody's mom, I'm telling you, listen, somebody mom took your good grace or something like this and left you chained or something, man. Listen. Oh, they could have lied about who your daddy is just to put, knowing that the Arab, like the black Islam, or someone was going to treat you different, and somebody did something like this. But I told you, Hades is like, oh, you mortal queen, bow down to me, but it's just not going to work. It's not. All right. And I feel like it's a shame because this could be Elizabeth. This person just cannot. It's too much riding on. There's other people on this coattail here. They didn't even own her coattail. It's like in the mid section of the coat. She cannot. So if Hades been doing this all this time, it's time for him to do it her way or something like this. Okay. This could be somebody that like to have girls, put them on a chain and walk them around the room. This could be a very powerful man or something like this. But he may be turned on because, he ain't never been no bitch talking to nobody on this level about what you saying. And somebody might be like, okay, okay. Somebody kind of likes this, I think. And I don't know. I got a smirk and I got like a little jolly feeling in my chest. This could be also, somebody could be of Persephone energy or something. You had to take the low road and sit, with this person in the dark or something several times. And it's like, baby, you got to go ahead and take that damn dark ass robe off and let's get you some, you look like you would look good in some calypto type of costume with the, I be looking at this damn, this, I don't know what he is at the school. that direct the damn cars and stuff in the morning and after school. That motherfucker be G'd up in that damn school. His outfits be. That's how I say I want to. I think I want to look at a dude that dressed like this. I don't like him, but I don't think. But I be looking at his clothes like this motherfucker is dressed fresh to be working at the damn high school. You know, maybe this person is from a different dimension. Let's see. So I don't know. I'm getting a little bit, because I feel like somebody's like, "Oh, you don't want me." Like I don't know. It's kind of be kind of cute when I look at like stuff like about Zeus. I'll be watching these little cartoons, and then Hades is like, not until I saw, and he followed her. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, motherfucker. It's hard. Because he see just on that show, this might not be the reality of it. That's why I got to be in a plane where I'm in control until I figure out how everything work. And then you can ask me to jump. I can't even fit. It's all these knobs and stuff I got to turn. I still got to figure some shit out. Okay? So we got two white dogs is in reverse. I feel like my wolf friends is mad at me right now. Cause I put a whole chicken carcass out there. And usually by day 2, the chicken carcass is gone. I don't know where they at. Just the other day, I was sitting out here. Y'all would see me in that video in the daytime. A coyote walked through here. The light was already up. Everything was going on right first thing in the morning. I was out there drinking my tea or something, and there go a coyote just ran back through the back. I think, where you at? Where they at? They not coming to eat my chicken carcass. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe it's something wrong with the chicken. I don't know. I don't know. But somebody shouldn't have gotten into the same sex union or something here. Or they shouldn't have went back to go with his sister or a mother, a fake mother, or I don't know. Somebody embraced somebody that they shouldn't have, okay? Yeah, something was hidden. Something is being hidden. This could be like, we don't know what she did. Oh, she was saying that she was gonna go visit that her foster mother, or you know. Like I would feel so, because somebody wanted you to feel cheated on by even your children. That's what I'm picking up. 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Somebody was hidden, and somebody was able to fight off these wands, 9 of Wands at some point in time, and somebody can't fight them off anymore. Now, I don't know if this is something old or new here, or if somebody's transporting or lying, saying that you're having sex with a woman and you're in a relationship with a woman and you're not. I'm not. So, like, I'm seeing grainy footage, or somebody saying, like, yeah, you were in here, but that's your badge number, but that's not you. Somebody else been using your badge number or something to get in, and they got caught embracing a woman or something, or going to visit somebody. Somebody could even be in jail, and somebody keep coming to visit this person. Keep coming visit me in jail. Somebody could be sneaking off visiting somebody in jail for a long time or something. But I don't know. This is making me think here that what's hidden is that somebody can't protect themselves from something, or somebody is not here to protect you anymore, nor were they ever clear on getting you out of the situation and removing you somewhere. Yeah, somebody then left here. So this could be like all vampires, and you're the only one that don't have vampire sight. So it wouldn't matter, it would be like you going on your journey by yourself or something anyways. Yeah, now we got these other 2 people that's about to be out in the cold here. Now, somebody could have tried to go. We got the he in reverse. So this could be a girl that tried to get back at you, tried to get you on footage, sleeping with some men or something like this, or being raped by some men, and then show it to a man so that he could want to be with her. But what she did was invoke something. What she did instead could have been activated something. She could have activated something, all right, that connected this person back to your energy or your vibe. Say this is somebody from your old town. You used to sleep with this person, You ain't seen this, but somebody let these 10. They thought they was funny and let these 10 people something in your drink, and these 10 people come in here and sleep with you. What they didn't know was that was going to add up some receptors here, and when that person came in contact with this person, it's going to wake up a code, and now there's 1,000 people that is connected to that person, that's connected to that person, and when you touch that person, it could be electric energy, it could be by touch or something like this. Then that just woke up all these people, and they remember, like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Somebody did something here, okay? Or like, oh, I don't want anybody else to do it. We have to keep it between me and you. Go over there and do this to her. Make sure it's dark so we just hear the noises and stuff like this. And then this person made the mistake. The person made a mistake. This could be somebody who was trying to make you look bad. Like, I don't know. It's just like something like that. It's like feeding your demons, or feeding your beast, or feeding your something. Um, like I don't I'm not stingy, okay? But I'm also have to be fully in charge of everything. I can't trust nobody else to be in charge of my own vessel. I just can't. So, all right. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody let some people in. Trying to tell you, this is like an old friend. They couldn't get you to come out and party and celebrate or something like this. Somebody just let some people in and they activated something here. Right? I'm seeing how that other person, the fool, the other day, last week, I think he was going somewhere and then he ran back to get help. Somebody is trying to figure out behind the scenes how to get something done here, or how to get something on the road here. Yeah, because I feel like whoever this lady is that got this little kid, the little kid is a witch. The lady could be a regular. She could be a hermit, and this could be a witch. And then there's the black cat right there. So it's something about two women that a man feels strongly about. It's something about the nature of these two particular women here. And it's like almost after these people is uprooted, then somebody else can leave or something like this. I don't know. But it's confusing because somebody's like this way, that way. Like somebody got a house around the corner. It's supposed to be yours so you can live in comfort. You don't have to feel like you. But people like, girl, just get out and just leave. You just know you don't need to be there. Somebody don't want you there. But you holding on to a crib or something that's mine, though. So somebody could be like just going right around the corner, jumping in a little Batmobile and dipping off it. It's like, oh, I'm going with my friends tonight. And then you're like, okay. And the person leave around the corner, 2, 3 houses down, go in the driveway, and then they just jump into a motorcycle and then they peel off. Like somebody's doing some crazy shit like this. Like that's what they're doing. They're listening to me here, and then they're doing something like that here. But it's almost like you were supposed to cleanse something or do something and then head out. Because these people put a gap between you and your children. So God could be putting a gap in between this person and their children, which could be children that was not really their children. This is just a group of people that somebody had control over. It's peeling back an onion or something here. The sad thing about it, somebody could have thought this was the right way to lock everything down for you. They could have been, or this could even still be bad news for you. I don't know how to interpret this yet, because I tell you, I know myself. As long as they have me in a place where I do not like it, I don't. This is like it's not spoiled girl energy. This is like how they say, you know what? This is dangerous. Let's move this. I don't care what we about to do this weekend. We're getting this person out of here and we move them over here or something like this. If this is some kind of shared frequency, or this is ancestral lands or a family unit, like somebody's just trying to be wicked. They're trying to be greedy. They're trying to be wicked. They're trying to be bullying. They're trying to be bossy. They're trying to prove a point. They want to seem superior. It's something else that's bothering someone here. Okay? Like some people gonna get lost in the sauce. It didn't even have to do happen that way. They could have just did somebody right. They could have just been kind to someone. That's all it was supposed to take. They could have just been kind to someone. Somebody could have left their flock and now they back here trying to figure out what. And then the book also, somebody was writing people's names wrong in some type of family tree, or you know how Bibles have the family tree in the front. Somebody was writing something wrong in the tree, convinced by cry cut. Somebody's name could be Cricket. This could be like Jiminy Cricket. Somebody's consciousness be yelling at them, and somebody could have just stopped somebody from saying something. I'm hearing cry if you want to, cry if, see it say CRI if, but that's the wrong thing to do. Okay? Touch if you need to. But whoever this person is, they're wrong, because this person been getting all the feeling off of you, but you was not getting nothing off of this person. We want to be sure of that. We want to be sure to state that this is one-sided, unrequited energy. And I don't like it, and I don't appreciate it, and I don't want to waste my time with that. Because I don't think it's fair. I think that there's something wrong. And somebody's trying to say, oh, well, you're acting like this. You're not even that special. You're not wisdom. You're just golden. You're not that precious. So stop fucking playing around with me. You see what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like it, motherfucker. I don't like doing nothing. I'm not getting. I'll do nothing before I do nothing and not get nothing out of it. Like I don't. That's why I'm saying. Even just the somebody's like, well, you can't be spiritual. No, this is a dead man's thing or something like this that y'all playing. Girl, listen. Again, which would make these people mentally something wrong with them and not the fuck me. No, you can't convince me of it. No. This is like somebody locking you in a village where everybody they have a smart chip which shows them ghosts and things like this around them, and they can play with them and talk to them and mate with them, be happy with them. They'll get rid of people and just be with these ghosts or something like this. But you're the only one there that doesn't have this extra appendage to be able to deal with but they're acting like you do. So they can keep building up their momentum off of you. I don't like it. It's gonna be how I want. If I'm the motherfucking queen, I say, well, I don't want to deal with a digital man. I want a real skin man with a real skin on his body, a real man that could, you know, knock on the door and take me out for dinner. I don't want to be. I don't want no man that's like. I don't want an apparatus. I mean, a fake. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't want it. Okay. And I don't need the actual physical one. I'd like to have a spiritual energy, a spiritual unit. Okay. But I don't like the fact that somebody is not slowing down and teaching you something. They're just saying, you mine, or here I am, or something like this. Well, wait a minute. My village, I'm not made like y'all. You know, I don't think that that's right. That's not right. And this could be the problem all the whole time. Now we at a point in America where 90% of America ain't even Americans no more. So it ain't the own land that ain't mine, bitch. This my land. It's something wrong with the motherfucking communities on the land. Okay? It ain't nothing wrong with me here because I feel radiant on this bitch. No matter how much money I got in my pocket, I feel like I own this motherfucker when I walk anywhere where I go. That's how I feel. Hold on.